Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As always, my name is Matt, and I have some good news and then some not so good news. So why don't we take a seat and enjoy a little bit of a story time. I'm not used to these, but I'll get to it the best way that I can. 3 days ago, when I posted the video about me not being able to record, any Switch gameplay, I have done everything that I could to troubleshoot it, see if I can get it back. A few videos recommended that I added sources to their graphical settings. Turns out I didn't need to do that. Several others went through the camera settings. Turns out I didn't need to do that either, which I'm glad, because at the time I was really starting to think the worst. At the time I was thinking maybe I had to buy a new capture card. Maybe mine just finally broke. But the lead time for me to receive it is about 3 or so weeks. And it's only that because I have to, one, purchase it, and I have to wait till I get paid again to buy it. And then because it's the holidays, there's probably going to be like a wait time to get everything. So there's that. And in terms of content creation, it put me kind of in a pickle. I don't want to blatantly say that you guys are here for one thing, but numbers don't lie. The numbers that I've been seeing on my channel, and I'm very grateful for, but it's because of the fact that you and I have embarked on a journey on Pokemon ranked battles in VGC, as I'm building a team from scratch. As the saying goes, continuing our regional climb using a team that we built from scratch to possibly use it in the upcoming Portland Regional in January. That was something that comes easy after a while, but then I lost that and I was very afraid, because before this, I played horror games. I loved them. I still love them to this day. I like making, funny compilations with my friends, and you guys could peruse through the channel and see some of the solo play of some horror games, and then some of the funny ones that my friends and I have done for Phasmophobia, and I'm hoping that you guys like them. Phasmophobia had probably like the most heavily edited things that I've ever done, but that stuff does get old and it does get boring. What made Pokemon VGC better is that even though that I'm still using almost the same team, battles were always different, and that's what made it fun, because it wasn't always the same thing. It wasn't so infuriating that I didn't know what I was doing. I wasn't feeling so bad that I couldn't get anything done. It was the exact opposite. I was focused, having fun, and learning all at the same time. Repetition teaches us what we struggle with, and it also teaches us what we can learn from. So I was really put in a tough spot. Do I go back to recording horror content until a capture card came in? Hopefully keep you guys going for a while. Maybe record Pokemon TCG Live. That was an option that I came up with. And I do have non-horror games that I could play. I bet you there's someone out there still waiting for, what's it called? Sub-Zero? Let me look that up real quick. Subnautica Below Zero. There's games that I could play that are fun enough that would cause me to get through like a whole Let's Play variant. We can do Master Duel again, because that did fairly well. And I'm a new player, although I don't really like playing ranked, but it'd be cool to play older games or older cards and metas and stuff like that. But it still would leave a hole. So I would make something to see what you guys wouldn't mind watching in the interim, that I couldn't record any Pokemon Scarlet or Violet content and battling online. I can still play my Switch, I just couldn't capture any of the footage, which is weird. And then I started really going into it. When you have time to think, your mind does the horrible things to you. And one of those things was literally making it sound like my computer was compromised. You guys have no idea, but everything is on this computer. I have to take better care of it, make sure that it's not compromised. And as soon as I started thinking that it was compromised, I'm getting a hold of people to ask for help, because there's no way that I'm going to be able to detect any type of viruses. This is how incomparable? This is how I'm not so good at computers. Someone had hacked my Blizzard account and changed the email and made it so that every time I requested an email to be sent, even though it clearly stated that my email's right there, it went to someone else's inbox, and I never got an update. I literally had to call someone and ask them to change the email physically and provide my ID to make sure that it was me from the beginning, to lock out whoever was changing anything. And that was a long time ago. So I found and got that account back and found out that I got a free mount from it, which that was dope, but I didn't really play WoW. But it did lock me out of like Diablo 3, locked me out of StarCraft 2, Overwatch. I mean, like, this was like a few years back. So it's not like it hasn't happened before. I've had accounts completely being locked out. It happened with Square Enix at one point in time. It was terrible. And people are really, really smart. And I'm not as smart as that, unfortunately. So I tried one last Hail Mary. That Hail Mary led me to a system restore, which at the time of this recording was 4 days ago. So that's cool. I went back on the 26th, which was a Sunday of Thanksgiving. I wasn't able to record anything on Saturday because I was away from my computer, but I did get home early enough to record the podcast. So there's that. Couldn't record anything on Sunday either. So here I am. Was able to record Thursday, Thanksgiving, Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. I had everything. And then all of a sudden it just disappeared. It's just gone. I'm like, okay, that's a little weird. I don't know what to do. But after the system restore, I seem to have gotten everything back. Nothing seems to be broken. I'm able to record with the Elgato capture card, which thank God, because it saves me $180 that I don't need to spend right now. I don't have to worry about my computer being compromised. So that's really, really good. And it's not like I'm sharing my password out to everybody. And I'm definitely not clicking links. I am spammed with so many spam bots. It's not even funny, but I don't click on anything. I did a scrubbing through my computer with Norton's antivirus, which if I have some thoughts about that, maybe in another time, I'll talk about Norton's. But OBS works. The only thing that I have problems with right now is one of my plugins, or extensions I should say, does not work for Opera GX. It's the vidIQ plugin that I use to see what everyone does like for their videos, and it does a lot of other different things, which is really, really neat, but it just doesn't show everything right now. So I'm gonna have to try to fix that. Not sure how, but I'll figure it out. I'm a big boy. I'm a man. I can do it. Just don't ask me to like hack into like the White House or anything. I'm just not up to that part. So I saved $180. I saved possible breaking down my computer to rebuild it from scratch and a lot of headache. Problem is though, and this is where the sad part comes in, by the time that you see this video, it's too late. I can't produce 100 battles. As a matter of fact, as you're watching this, I'm editing the first tier match that you'll see today, which is going to be the 1 through 20. And hopefully I'll have enough time to record a different intro for the tier series. Now the tier series, if you don't know, are the batches of 20. So you go 1 to 20, 21 to 40, so on and so forth. But this time I'm not going to be able to do it. And I'm more upset at myself for not being able to complete it. And it sucks. It's the first time in a long time that I haven't recorded 100 fights. And not only that, I feel like I let you guys down a lot, and I don't want to do that again. So you guys will have 1 to 85 in different tiers. That way you guys can enjoy the videos up to a point, still giving me a couple of days off in the first week of December to get a team together for season 13. What I could do is just get prepared for Indigo Disc DLC that comes out. I'm sure you guys will want to see a let's play of that. You guys seem to like the teal mask, so I'm gonna get prepared for that. But I'm gonna do the best that I can to follow through with what I said, and even if I have to stay up a little bit longer than I have to make sure things get done, because I don't want to give off the impression that I don't do or follow through anything, and it definitely feels like I have been doing that, and I'm gonna stop that. I don't want to do that anymore. If I say I'm gonna have a video out tomorrow, you'll have a video for you to watch tomorrow. Tonight, after I get done editing this video in the first tier, you'll have that for today. By the time you watch it, I would have already been at work. We're doing some overtime for the shipping department to get ready for the holidays, the rest of the holidays. So I have a couple of 10 hours coming up, but I'll do my best to record everything that I can. That way you guys have nothing to worry about. Thankfully, I don't have to work on the weekend, so it's just Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So, well, in this case, it's only Thursday and Friday, but it is what it is. I have 2 more days of work. Both of them are going to be overtime, and if I need to work more next week, I'll be working some more next week. But I will do as I say. follow through with that. So the good news is I can record again and we'll get prepared for season 13. The bad news is that I wasn't able to hit 100 fights, and I'm going to do better at making sure that I hit the quotas that I have and follow through with stuff that I say I'm going to do. That should be first and foremost. So today, this is going to be the 30th. You guys will have 2 videos for me. This one, to kind of highlight everything, and the next one is going to be the first tier video. Gonna be 1 to 20 with hopefully a brand new intro. I'm gonna start recording that now, and yeah, that's it. That's all I've got. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time. Enjoy the tier videos. Peace.